Guys, so welcome to another video. If you're in Georgia, you already know how hot it is right now, so I'm over here just, thankfully the tree is giving me some shade, but I want to give you an update with the RSX project. All right, so with the RSX, what we've done since you last saw it, we went ahead and purchased some really nice Kosei. If anyone knows how to pronounce that, let me know. Kosei Racing. There are wheels that are made in Japan. I don't know a lot about them. What I've kind of done in my research, they are lightweight wheels. I actually picked them up for a really great deal on Facebook. But as you see here, it looks like they were tracked and they had like front right, front left. But they do have better tread than the other wheels had. And those other wheels were super heavy. So I'm really glad to put a nice set of, Japan-made wheels. Got a little kitty in the background, but we have all the doors open, the hood open, because what we're doing today is we're actually putting on a full black interior, because that's something that I've always wanted on the RSX, where it's like white and black inside, not like that really ugly ivory. So I went to my local junkyard, thankfully pulled a lot of these parts. I did have to kind of scour some of these, like the center console and the side things for the doors. That thing was a hassle to take out. Just by the way, if you guys are doing the same swap, I have the seat belts here because I'm gonna be power washing out, and then I also have the little side things to power wash it. And then if you can see there, I do have the battery, which is dead, of course. So I have a little battery tender on it, making it have a 12 volts and a little bit better than what it was. And I also have the full black carpet because again, we're going to be replacing everything in there for the black interior. So I have a black carpet pulled out. I'm going to be vacuuming and power washing it to make it look nice and clean. And then you also notice right there, I do have the stock exhaust. So on the RSX, I really think some kid had it who really didn't know too much about modifications other than the body kit. The body kit looks nice. The Integra Type S looks nice. I think that everything was great, but a lot of cheap parts were used on this car. So if you see, you did have like I would say a fart can. To be honest, it was a fart can. That thing was super loud. You turn it on, it was like, it would like vibrate the whole car. So what I wanted to do, of course, I removed it and got an OEM exhaust. Just something to, tone down the sound, tone down, the vibration, everything like that. So we're going to be also putting that. I have to wait until I get gaskets for that, but I can go ahead and mount it just to make sure it's not taking up more space than it needs to. But yeah, in this video, we're just going to be changing out most of this black interior that I have here and installing that factory exhaust. And I'm really glad that I'm doing this because if you can see here, this has been leaking for a minute. So as you see here, this is a pool of water. So I'm assuming what's going on, that it's actually leaking from the holes that are right here. So those holes that I talked about in the first video, or this rear hatch being misaligned, it's letting water pass through these seals. That's what I'm assuming. So that's actually why I thought about doing this whole blacked out interior, because I figured, if I'm going to take all the interior to figure out where these water leaks are coming from, I might as well just go ahead and, switch the interior to black. So we're just going to leave that there for now, and we're going to continue taking apart the interior. Okay, so I had to pause the video because this thing was infested with ants. So I'm guessing since I've had it sitting here, ants have found their way in through some of the, openings in the car and found Skittles that were actually under the seat right here. And, of course, made a nest, and they were everywhere. Long story short, I grabbed the closest thing I could find, which is the anti-fog from Rain-X, and just started spraying them until they died. I still gotta, of course, clean up some of the remainders. So, the ones that are the stragglers. But I'm going to continue ripping off the panels just in case they've gotten deeper in this car. Okay, so with the ant situation, somewhat handled. I know there's a little bit of stragglers, still there, but I went ahead and started taking off the trim pieces. So like this plastic and this plastic, they're right there underneath the mat. I'm starting with the glove box, and the glove box is a little bit, it's a little bit weird. So of course you have like little holders that go here and here. You take those down, and then you got 2 screws that are here. I'm not too sure why it's not coming off after I've removed those 2 screws. I want to say there are screws at the bottom of this. Yeah, I can actually feel them right there that we have to get from underneath. So those guys right there. All right, so glove box is off. There were 2 screws holding in the glove box from the bottom right there. And then there were these little pop clips that were holding on this little under dash cover. All right, and to be honest, I really don't know how to remove this guy right here, but I'm definitely going to learn. All right, so a little update on what I've done already. So I went ahead and removed the parking brake just from those little 2 bolts right there to give me room to kind of mess with the harness here. I've disconnected a few harnesses right here because I know some of it's going to stay with the dash and some of it's going to stay with the body. I'm trying to remove this body harness from the dash portion, so I'm like removing all the clips from there. And I also unbolted the shifter right here to give me access to slide this carpet right underneath. I know I'm going to have to take this guy off in the middle here as well to get the carpet out, but that's what I've done so far. I've also taken the bolts out right here from the dash. There are 3, 1, 2, and then 3 at the bottom. And then I also took out the 2 middle bolts. I believe they're 14s, the 2 of them right there in the middle. And I'm working on disconnecting any harnesses that are back there on the steering column or the brake assembly that's going to attach it to the dash. I also am going to try to take off the steering wheel column with the dash. So I'm going to be removing the 4 bolts that are right here and removing the one that goes right here. I have finally taken out the dashboard. So dash is out, steering column came with it. I'm just getting ready to take off the carpet, but I wanted to show you pretty much where it's going to be bolting from. So again, those 3 bolts on the side, 2 bolts on this side, 2 bolts at the bottom there, and then you have a whole ton of connectors here that you're gonna have to disconnect. So once you didn't disconnect them, there's other ones that are kind of just here. If you can just take them off the little brackets, and then there's a whole lot that's connected to this interior fuse box. You're gonna have to disconnect that to pull everything out. And as you see, I took it out with the steering column still attached. So I'm gonna be transferring it to that guy. So most of it's finished. So I just gotta pull the carpet. This one. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my God.
When I say there was ants, there was a ton of ants in this clip. You didn't want to see it.
So, this car is infested with ants. Infested. I'm not over exaggerating when I say that. It is infested with ants.
Infested.
Oh wow, look, more ants. Oh my God. Yay.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen an ant farm, but that's what I was looking at.
All right, guys. So as you saw, car is like totally infested with ants, and I don't know, like dealing with this has really wore me out. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this for today, and we'll pick up, the rest of the interior install another day. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.